What's going on, guys?
Sunday fun day.
Whew.
Sunday fun day. One NFL
Yeah,
game
buddy.
down, one more to go.
Yep. Ravens, goodbye. I don't know what happened there. All I heard was interception.
I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so
I just want
not
the
shedding any
49ers.
tears.
Just want the 49ers to go next.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. It's a
Yeah.
good start. Good start to the game. So Sunday fun day. Football's almost done for the year.
I just want this freaking flu to finally get out of me. It's been like a week of
I
hell.
know. It's
It's insane. Everybody around me is sick. It's just like,
yeah, it's been lingering. It was lingering with my kids. It's lingering with me.
Yep. It's all over.
Yeah.
I thought I'd start off with some pickups.
Yay.
I might have showed these on the qualified, but I don't care. The comics. 1081. Yay.
The detective, that title just has such beautiful covers.
And the writing's good. He actually gets somewhere. Ramby actually sets up the story,
writer.
sets up the
like
world,
Ramby.
and then there's an ending. So every arc that he's done so far.
He's a good writer. I enjoy his stuff.
Defiant, Annual,
Tashiar.
Little Raja, Rebel Moon, Foil, Spot.
Speaking of Raza, that freaking John Stewart variant Green Lantern that's coming out is nice.
Green Arrow, number 8.
I just love the Canary cover. Anyway.
Yeah, 1 in 25. It's a really good cover. Little Titans World, Barons.
Nice. All the Barons variants on the Titans Beast World ones have been good.
Mm-hmm. The Barons, Power Ranger, Black Ranger, I believe. X-Force 48. Good cover.
This is the
That's the good one.
Cover.
That's the good one. Godzilla 4. Little Titans, Beast World, Star City. Power Girl 5. Amazon Attack 4. Brave and the Bold, of course. Flash 5. Green Arrow 8. The crazy Dunk Wunk cover. Dracula 4.
What's going on back there?
You got a revolt of dogs over there. And that is it.
All the time.
What do you got?
My problem is my office is near the front door, so every time the dogs think there's somebody at the front door, they go.
Oh yeah.
And head
Yep.
right toward where I'm streaming from.
I got some a lot of Jenny Frizen this week. I got some Harley Quinns. Got some Dracula Jenny Frizens.
Oh, nice.
I like that Dracula.
Yeah. Got some Red Sonja. This is the
nice.
one. Yeah, the 115, I
115?
think. Yeah. And then I picked up some older books. Well, not old, but a couple weeks. I got Cobra Commander. I got Dawn Attack, Frazetta's Dawn Attack.
Nice.
Nice.
And I got Duke #1 finally. So I'm going to read those. Duke. That be it.
Nice.
I have way too many books. All right. I did show this one on Friday, but I will show it again because I love it. I love the Dave Stevens Xena cover.
It's a nice cover.
If my camera will ever. There we go.
There we go.
Let's see. Some Joe Chiodo, Marvel Fanfare. This short little run of Marvel Fanfare was like 56, 57, 58, 59. Great Joe Chiodo Sheena covers. Then I got myself a lot of Boland Wonder Woman.
Nice.
Because I love Boland, I love this run of Wonder Woman. I love all the covers that he did on these. They're all fantastic. He, in my opinion, is by far one of the most underrated
That's cool.
artists, especially for DC. There's just such great covers in this run. They're all sharp. And then I got quite a bunch of newer stuff that finally came in this week. So, Adventure Man finally.
Adventure Man.
I like Dotson.
I was thinking about picking that up.
I love this Bloodrick series. This is the second issue. It's fun if you like Conan. It's very minimal in terms of the dialogue and stuff like that. It's very sparse, but very good. And some Cobra Commanders.
Nice.
Blank. Never forget your blanks, kids. Never forget your blanks.
Those blanks are great for cons.
Francavilla that colonized. Some Love It, some Crave.
I haven't read number 2 yet.
It's good. It's a good series. Some Joe. A little bit of little Zenoscope. Some
Gumma.
Gumma. I think is
Gumma.
Gumma.
And the foil one, which is kind of hard
Cool.
to see in the light. I picked up the Hellblazers. I got most of the covers for that just because it's been a nice start to the series and it's pretty good. Madness, some more Aha.
Yeah, it felt weird not having a Constantine series running.
Some of you like Godzilla. I prefer the Nazi,
I saw that.
which I enjoyed. I really enjoyed this Pure Evil cover. Thought it was a cool cover. And then I also grabbed a little bit of Rebel Moon. Again, kids, don't forget your blanks. Swan Songs.
Oh,
I thought about getting that.
wasn't it just like on the hot list?
I
not
love this
too long
phone
ago?
box cover. No,
That's cool.
the one in 25 was, or the one in
Oh, okay.
150, I think. I think it was 150. This is just the A cover, but I kind of dig the Joe Silverstein thing. And I got my Bermejo Zorro and the other Sean Murphy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the new Zorro book, right?
Yep. I'll be waiting for my Hughes Lady Rawhide cover with the Kickstarter.
Is
whenever
the
next novel comes through?
is the new Zorro book any good? Have you read it? Or
They just came in the mail yesterday, so I haven't even read them yet.
all right,
So.
let me know what you think about it if you can.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm interested to see what it's like. I think Sean Murphy's doing it, so I like the Murphyverse in Batman, so I'm sure I'll probably enjoy it.
I thought we'll continue from last week where we were looking at Marvel solicitations. They added more covers.
Okay.
Oh yay!
So little let me just- Blood Hunt. I guess this is I really like this one.
Oh yeah, I like
Looks
the
like-
negative space blade.
Look,
It's nice.
looks like Jamie Foxx.
I like it, but I would have preferred a different background color.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the green. I like it and
Yeah.
I'll buy it though, because I normally buy most of the negative space.
And then this one was pretty
So
cool.
I'm
Kale-
guessing this is
Kale
a
knew.
vampire story, probably then.
Yeah, because I think there's going to be a whole bunch of vampire inspired covers across all the titles like they always do.
Uh
I mean, at least it
Blood
fits
Hunt.
well with at least you have vampires in Moon Knight and stuff like that now. So it's
They'll
Yeah.
say we're gonna have a Art Germ, the JTC. We're gonna have a new Bang variant, wraparound variant, connecting variant, foil variant. The skies have
About
gone
right.
dark and the sun is hiding its face from the carnage to come. The children of the night, the vampires, have risen from the dark and hidden places of the world as one to drown the Marvel Universe in blood. Can the heroes of this doomed world stem the tide of blood that is to come? Join the Avengers, Blade, Bloodline, Spider-Man, Hunters, Moon, Tigra, Doctor Strange, Clea, as a dance of death begins in Blood Hunt #1. On sale.
So I'm
in
guessing
May.
these are the vampires that are revolting against Dracula. I take it.
Yeah, because there was when I was reading. Well, Blade was he was fighting like a rogue element of vampires, and Dracula actually helped him out or whatever.
Yeah.
Gave him
Yeah.
some of his blood to unleash his powers.
Yeah.
So that was
Cool.
pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that
Cool.
was a very cool way to do it. Then we have, let's see what we got here. Yeah, some Avengers Twilight.
I'm really enjoying this series. I'm excited when we talk about this book later.
Done by Sadowski. Gonna have a cover by Acuna.
The
Tony
Acuna
Gagnon.
covers all through this series are awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I like this cover a lot right here. Not so much this one.
Oh, I like that one too.
You do?
That's the Acuna cover, isn't it?
I think that one is the
Is
Acuna. There's the Miss Marvel cover that's in like Twilight 3 or 4, which is really nice. The Acuna one.
Then we have Ultimate Spider-Man.
Can't wait for this.
Great #4.
Yeah,
When
I'm
does 2
interested
come
to
out?
read it.
2 comes out
Uh,
soon, right?
Yeah, it should come out week after next. Or next week,
One.
maybe?
1 was amazing.
Are they doing it bi-weekly or monthly?
I think it's monthly.
I know Spider-Man sometimes they like to jack it up and do it every 2 weeks.
It's gonna be funny because to see how how they do Spider-Man, being that he was 35 when he uses the spider. Is he gonna be wisecracking Spider-Man? Is he gonna be serious Spider-Man?
I just want to know how, is he going to be instantly Spider-Man, or are you going to have the rough patches of, oh, I can't figure this shit out, Spider-Man?
He's gonna need some training from someone.
Because if he's
Wait.
instantly Spider-Man, I don't know how I feel about that, but this one is.
Well, and then the previews for #2 show him with the black suit. So I'm wondering, did Tony Stark infuse his suit with Venom, the symbiote, before he gave it to him? I mean, how's that going to play out?
Well, there shouldn't be a symbiote because Secret Wars
Unless-
didn't happen.
Unless he
Yeah.
went to space and got one.
Well, he could have. He found it on the moon rock.
Yes, but that
Yeah.
Stark wasn't from this universe anyway.
No, it was
Oh.
a different one.
So
Then we got Ultimate X-Men.
yeah, I know people are people tend to be all over the place on this. Some people are very excited about it. Some people just won't touch it because of Momoka. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not touching this.
I didn't
still-
mind Demon. I didn't mind Demon Days. It was a read.
I'm still gonna read the book because again, it's an X-Men story. I just hope that the Peach Momoka-ness of it doesn't drive me insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Is she doing interior art too, or just writing?
Both.
She's doing both. Hey, Terry.
Peach overload.
Yeah, a lot of peach up below. Plus all the 25 covers she has to do every month.
Yeah.
It's a peach load.
Peach load.
It's obviously going to be a high school centered story, it seems.
Yeah.
Ultimate
This-
Black Panther.
I'm looking forward to this too.
Me too.
Of all of them, this is the one I could be under.
Ooh, this one's got Storm in it. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Storm and Killmonger are like rebels or something.
That Boss Logic cover for issue 1 is amazing.
Who's writing this? I didn't even see who's writing it.
Brian Hill,
Brian Hill.
Okay.
with art by Stephanie Caselli. It seems like it's going to be Moon Knight, Wakanda conflicts. Little Deadpool back, of course. Written by Cody Ziegler. A whole bunch of covers, as you can see.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for the movie. The comic never really did much for me. There's some fun covers, but the comic itself never was a big read that I never really gave a shit about.
Never took it seriously.
Yeah, like I've never been a fan of Deadpool anyway.
He was good in X-Force, but
Which one?
the yeah, I guess it was
First series?
the one in the 2000s. No,
Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. I guess she's getting her own ongoing, written by Stephanie Phillips.
Hmm.
I guess the
Oh, got a Lobos cover.
Jenny Frison.
nice.
Gonna be a blank.
I will definitely go for that because a Frison Spider-Gwen cover is a nice thing that you don't see too often.
Yeah, and it looks like there's a 1/100 Virgin variant.
Yep. And it looks like she's coming to the 616. I've always wondered why they never brought her over full time.
Well, I mean, she could hop over anytime she wanted, really.
I
Yeah.
do know
Yeah.
that last series they had with her was fucking absolute
Oh,
big
Smash!
pile. Yeah, Smash was a
Oh, that
big
was horrible.
pile of dog shit. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. It's fine if you're a 14-year-old girl who likes to read comics. That I think because that's who it was focused for. So,
And Dom.
but
Oh, the shadow clones or whatever it was.
No, it's called
No.
Spider-Gwen
Smash is out now.
Smash.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I know the first issue was just hard to get through. It was really dumb and hard to get through.
And we got Spider-Man, Shadow of the Green Goblin. I think this is a story that takes place during. Where is it? Yeah, it's a young Peter Parker.
I just want to see now that I know Dan Passonian is doing a vampire variant cover. That's what I want to see.
Who?
Dan Passonian.
Panosian, yeah.
Panosian.
His stuff is insane. He's
Yeah.
been killing it on the Conan cover he had recently, Savage Sonia covers. He's in the groove.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on this miniseries.
No, I'll definitely pass on it. I don't know why I don't buy more Spider-Man because it's the most popular character in the goddamn Marvel franchise.
You know, I read a lot of Spider-Man when I was a kid. The only Spider-Man that appeals to me right now is the Ultimate story.
Yep.
To be honest with you, I've lost so much track over Spider-Verse and everything else. It just doesn't interest me.
That
anymore.
Spider-Verse was too much. It's just way too much. It was.
I mean, there are some of the Spider Totems I actually like,
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part, it's just I'm not one to ever complain about multiverses. Don't get me wrong, but it's just too much
Too much.
with
It's
the
one thing
with
when
the
you-
totems and everything else.
When you throw one series out every 4 or 5 years, okay, one little 6 series run, whatever. But when you seem to have it as an ongoing thing constantly for 2 years, and you get Venom verses and Spider verses, and it's too much. It's too much throwing whatever at the wall to see what sticks.
Wait, you mean Terry? We know about the what was that? New Mutants or Adams? Or
The Wolverine
X-Force?
one.
That's Wolverine.
Wolverine.
42.
Yeah, the X-23
X-23.
125.
Which Superman 11? Which cover is? I have to look. Which ratio?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, but you
I
know
didn't
what?
order any of the Wolverines.
But you know what? People.
I was sad.
This stuff cools off so fast.
Yeah.
And the pre-sales are always tend to be hot. You'll get a few pre-sales that end up being above ratio or significantly over ratio. The week of, you'll have some sales at ratio, a little bit over ratio. And normally after a week or so, it tends to cool down a little bit on a majority of the books. Not every book. There
Hopefully.
are some that stick.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about the Power Girl Uncovered, the
Mm.
one is the Sway cover and the 1 in 25. I'm just like, all it is a book of covers.
But the Sway cover
Is it really?
She looks 50
Yeah, that's all
years
it is.
old. She looks like a 50-year-old woman in that cover.
I didn't like the Sway cover. Yeah.
And I like Sway. I like most of the stuff that he does, but
Yeah.
she had old face.
Which
I don't
one
need
is
any
it?
gilf covers.
Yeah, the X23 sold out at Midtown already, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get one
It's
on
going to
Wednesday.
be, I mean, Adam's stuff normally sells pretty well in those 1 in 25s
Mm-hmm.
to begin with. Hell, the Magneto was selling at ratio, and that was a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, the X23 will be a big mover. I don't think it'll have as much staying power as like the Snowbird one, because the Snowbird one was a little under the radar.
I hope not, because I want to get some.
Me too.
Which one is the Snowbird? I got one.
No, the
just-
X23 I want to get.
The X23.
I think I
I'll-
ordered one.
I'll give it a few weeks and see where it's at. And if I'm anymore, I'm happy. If I miss stuff anymore, I missed it, and that's fine. There's just too much stuff out there. I'd rather buy old stuff than try to chase some of the new stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I've been burned on too many 125s and 150s.
It's like I always say, there's so much out there right now that you can pick and choose what you want. So, not everything's going to appeal to everybody.
Was Roxxon the one that did Ben Riley with his memory and made him chasm?
I believe so.
Yeah, Roxxon's always used as a evil company
Well, now
throughout Marvel.
they have a Roxxon Thor.
Because
That's pretty
they
interesting.
use Roxxon in the Cloak and Dagger series. That was the live action series.
Wasn't it Roxanne that was also responsible for the fall of New Asgard or whatever?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe.
They're used as a pretty generic large corporate villain. I haven't picked up a Thor book in forever.
Yeah, I haven't.
Neither have I.
The
Not
villain's
since
doing
the
a
Black
vampire.
Winter.
Yeah,
And Odin came to the Citadel War. Blah blah.
that series kind of soured me to picking up Thor books.
Which
Wow,
one?
I haven't seen Thor smile in like ages.
It's
That's Roxxon Thor. That's not Thor.
It's
Spice Island.
it's a Greg Land cover. Be happy he's not just kneeling with one knee down on the stairs.
Oh,
Hmm.
what are the current
Yeah.
eBay listings for that? I can only
It has-
imagine.
It's on FOC right this week.
It's
gonna be-
Walmart store. It'll be
$800. Are they going to let guarantee yellow label if they send it to CGC like they did with his other books that were signed?
It's
Yeah,
it forced me after a while with like all the weird Todd McFarlane sign this and sign. I mean, I guess it's good if you're a big Spawn fan or a big
Yeah.
McFarlane fan that he does those kinds of things. But I just give a shit less about Spawn.
And the thing is with this is it's right now it's listed at 400 to about 550. It's a 1 in 25 for a 299 book. Come on.
Well, it's a one per store.
Yeah, but still. Oh, it's 1%, now 125.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. I won't be buying it. I didn't get the last 4 or 5 signed.
I don't know. It's just people chasing the pre-sale market is weird. So much stuff goes for way higher than it ever should, and then just craters. Again, not everything, but a large number of things did. That Spawn will hold up there because it's Spawn, and it's signed. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I was going to spend $300 on a book. It's probably not going to be Spawn 350 signed by McFarlane.
We got
just ain't
Kid,
my bag.
we got Kid Venom. Kind of looks
like
like Nightcrawler, just saying.
I like the Ugly cover.
Anorexic Venom, Kid Venom.
That's
These
some
covers
people-
are horrible.
Yeah.
No,
I don't like any of these
Who is it?
covers.
that
What,
was
this one?
Will Protest, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Well, at least that last one is more Venom than the other two.
That's Philip Tan. That's Will Protest, yeah.
Lee. Lee.
I like
That's
the
not bad.
Huckley the best, but I have no desire to read this series.
No.
I don't like symbiote stuff to begin with. So
I have his first appearance. That's all I need.
yeah, I did.
There's a foil variant. Go figure. Symbiote, Spider-Man, 2099. Go figure. Yay.
It's just like let's bring back a character in the series. Then let's just add a symbiote to it and run it for a while.
You get a
Then let's make a
symbiote.
verse in there and just throw in a bunch of options.
And you get a symbiote.
Yeah.
You get a
Yeah,
symbiote.
that's what
You
it's
get a
like.
symbiote.
Yeah,
want a
this is a
symbiote.
past. Spectacular Spider-Man. Look, everybody's looking forward to this. The team up issue
Yeah,
series. I mean,
I'm happy to see it team up. That's what they should be doing more of. We should be getting more Miles and more Peter, and more Miles and Peter together in different ways.
and they have some really good covers for the first one.
Yeah.
Well, look more Edge of Spider-Verse.
Some more Momoko.
Yes,
Didn't they say the
one eye.
last Spider-Verse series was the last, and now there's another
Yes.
Edge coming out?
I don't know. I have no clue. Like I can't keep up between this and Silk. I can't keep up in a short box as to what volumes what. I just I can't.
Because they're all the
They just-
same. Yeah.
they just
Oh,
seem to
introducing Star
crack
Spider.
'em out.
Star Spider.
Sings through the stars in her silk ship, helping
Just
those in need,
Ireland.
tripping through alien cityscape. Don't miss the coolest new Spider hero to grace the comic page. Isn't that what they said about the Disney princess, Spider Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Go back up. Go back up. Is that Star Spider?
Yes. Look at the ship.
That would make no sense to be a spaceship.
Nope. That's so 90s. That's like so 90s extreme character
Yeah.
designer. I love it.
It really is.
Put some pouches, more pouches on it. There's one pouch
Mhm.
on the spacesuit.
You need more
can use a couple
pouches,
more.
and you
Yeah,
also
more
need
pouches.
ridiculously large shoulder pads.
Yes.
And she needs a space skateboard.
And some type of large rifle that's four times the size.
Oh, like those things that
Cable. Yeah.
Maestro used to carry around.
Oh god.
Ridiculous.
We got some jackpot black cat. Seems Momoko's not thought for
don't-
work.
Now
Yeah,
this
I
is
know.
this is an interesting.
That's a cool cover.
story. I like that cover.
That's a pretty cover.
You're
She's
sitting in
done
your
nice
own
black
face.
cat covers before, so it's a character she does well.
Or Adams.
Yep.
Because I will pick that.
Oh, I see it now. I see the glimmer in Joe's eye.
Yep. I'll have to get a couple of these too.
Giddy. I'm all giddy.
Oh Lord, Joe's giddy as a schoolgirl. What do we do?
What do we got? Some. Oh, is that Hughes or Lobos?
That is
That
huge.
looks Hughesy.
Hughes.
That is huge.
What's up with Mary Jane's teeth?
They're
No,
crooked.
teeth.
Oh,
Very
my
crooked.
teeth. They're all crooked.
No, I wasn't looking at teeth.
I know you were. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Ooh,
I really like this one.
Who did that cover? Is that a Savage cover?
Like this one
That's a-
too.
That's a good one too.
That's a Sawi right here. And the other one is maybe a Romy Jones.
I don't know. I like that cover. That's cute.
I like this cover.
It's a good cover.
Then we got
Oh, yeah.
Black Widow, Hawkeye 2. This
I
is the
haven't-
vampire variant that they're doing.
Carmen
I
Canera.
have that giant size chiller, so I might get the homage.
It's a nice cover.
I like that cover. That's actually
I love
pretty
the
neat.
I love the original. The
Have you
original's one of
guys
my
seen
favorites.
Have you guys seen the Iron Man cover? With he's the vampire laying out, and it's a Tomb of Dracula cover.
No,
Maybe. Then we got Miss Marvel, Mutant Menace.
Bubblegum cover.
never go wrong with bubblegum cover.
Miss Marvel Mutant Menace. I
Ooh,
love it.
Then we got some Ghost Rider, Final Vengeance.
Now that
With-
looks cool.
With the hood is Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, Ghost Rider, I guess.
I don't know. There never seems to be an in between with Ghost Rider covers. They're always either that is a badass, amazing cover, or wow, that's a huge piece of horse shit. There's very rarely an in between.
Wow, what if series starring one character? Venom is Doctor Strange. Then we got God's number 7.
Is Gods a mini series or is it an ongoing? I thought it was a mini.
I thought it was supposed to be a mini,
I
but
thought it was a mini too. I thought it was like 7 or 8 issues, maybe.
I don't know.
Hickman's
6
always
is a
got more
mini.
words.
No words. Then we got Hall of the House of X.
I don't understand that cover.
It's
That's
gonna
just
be
a-
8 issues. It's a
okay.
mini.
It's a Polaris with a coffee. It's
Did you hear what I said? God's
Yeah.
is gonna
8
be.
issue?
It's gonna only 8 issues.
Okay.
makes sense.
I feel like it's been going on forever.
Is that Hope?
No, that's
Been out since October.
it's Moira.
Oh, yeah. More.
Oh, more Moira.
Uh,
Can somebody please off her character and not let her come back again? Please.
No, because I have her first appearance slabbed in like a 9-4.
Look, I just the only thing about the Krakoa era I really hated was they completely screwed the pooch with Moira
Yep.
and her story.
They
They
made her
turned
nuts.
Moira into something she never was.
Yep.
Other than that, I was okay with elements of Krakoa.
I don't know.
we got this pretty
Oh, wow.
Rise of the Powers X cover. Juby.
I love that. That's
It's a
nice
great
Jubilee
cover.
That was an opportunity for bubblegum.
This is ugly
Oh,
as hell.
Rasputin.
That's cool.
That's I
You
agree.
like this?
Rasputin.
I love Rasputin covers. That's not a good Rasputin cover.
No.
No.
It looks like someone was trying to be John Boy Myers.
Yeah.
The
Who,
Sentinels
who's the artist
look
on
better than she does.
Yeah, the Sentinels literally look better than she does.
Silva.
The Avengers. I'm not reading the Avengers, but then we have Tomb of Dracula homage. Vision as a vampire.
I don't know how I feel about the Miss Marvel's outfit that looks like she should be a backup dancer in a Michael Jackson video.
Tie into Fall of X. They're fighting the Stark Sentinels.
Orcus. Yeah.
Resurrection of Magneto. He finally wakes up in issue 4.
It's probably knowing them, knowing the way that first issue went, probably on track. Yeah. By the last issue, you'll get to see Magneto
We get the main we get the star of the show by the 4th issue.
Yeah, exactly. Dead X-Men.
I'm curious about this story.
This sounds like
Yeah.
it could be pretty good.
Prodigy,
what I-
Dazzler, Frenzy, and Cannonball, and Jubilee.
Yeah.
I love Cannonball. It's one of my favorite. Always been one of my favorite mutants.
You know, at different points throughout the series, I liked the different members of the Guthrie family.
Hmm
hmm
Except for what's her name? Paige. I didn't like Paige at all.
Paige?
Tusk was
Wasn't too
interesting.
bad.
It was an interesting power set. Her as a character and
It
the
was
weird
gross.
and the weird on again off again relationship with a man 30 years older than her. That was what, you know.
Who,
And we got an
Archangel?
homage to King Size annual.
Oh,
It was 6.
oh, it's like a Sienkiewicz homage.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
No, it's by Lee Garbett.
Yeah, the original is Sienkiewicz.
Ah, the original. Really? I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, his art has gotten so much better.
His styles varied quite a lot. They let him run with New Mutants. But he
X-Men
has-
33. Finally, a badass X-Men team cover. It's been a
That's
while.
actually a pretty interesting cover.
That's good.
Who's
Solid.
the big guy in the back? Dear God.
I have no idea.
Because you got
like,
Forge.
Oh, I appreciate his beard.
It might be a Mars Omega level mutant.
That's one
Yeah,
of
that
the
might be.
Russian mutants, isn't it? Or one of
Let's see.
Doctor
The,
Doom's.
what-
Didn't
Sure,
Doctor Doom
Doom's
have
fault.
some mutants?
Yeah, the Doom.
Yeah,
You're right. Doom mutants.
we've got Forge there on the cover. Looks like Miss Marvel, Shadowcat,
Emma.
Emma,
Magic.
Magic, Cyclops, Wolverine. Is that Bishop in that corner?
No, that's
No.
Or is that Sync? That's Sync. Isn't it?
Sync. Yeah, that's Sync.
Who is that behind Sync?
That's what I can't figure out.
I don't know.
Or the one under Shadowcat, under Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, those might be Iraqi mutants though, like he was
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Yep, it's going to be a team up issue.
Ooh, Krakoa.
It's a great cover.
That looks
Brooks,
like
that's-
Krakoa.
Yeah, it is. That's a Mark Brooks cover.
Yeah,
Mark Brooks is such a good artist.
dude, that Stark Sentinel looks awesome.
Yep. Then we got Cable, Crackhead Cable.
Yep,
Yeah.
Crackhead Cable.
Another Portasio.
Portasio cover, yeah.
I love this cover right here. The two different cables.
It's
that
so
the
funny.
Magic?
You would think he looks like a crackhead because we're used to big 90s Cable with a huge body with a small head.
Yeah, and a giant gun like
Oh, this is the
said
one you were
earlier.
talking about.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah, I thought this was cool too.
Is Emma about to stake Tony?
Cool. It's a great cover.
Okay, so I'm a little confused about the Stark Sentinels. Is Tony evil now? Is he part of Orcus?
No, they were
No.
created by Orcus. They Fei Long pretty much took over Stark Enterprises, and
Mm,
he's with
okay.
Orcus. Yeah, so
They are Doom's X-Men. Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Comic Embrace. The Weapon X-Men.
There's just too many goddamn X-Men titles.
There's always too many X-Men titles.
No, but-
Always.
X-Men 97.
I mean, I get having a Marauders or Hellions, and but there's just so many X-Men titles. That's too much.
Yeah, I just want X-Men, New Mutants.
and Uncanny
X-Force.
X-Men.
Do you need both
Okay,
titles?
so in the 90s, we had Blue and Gold Team, Uncanny X-Men and X-Men. We had X-Force, X-Factor,
Excalibur.
Excalibur,
Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight,
I love Alpha Flight. The
which
current
is
run of Alpha Flight is amazing.
Canada X-Men A. You know,
Eh? Eh?
A.
It's really
We
good.
had Cable.
Then there was always a Cable book. There was always a Wolverine book. I mean, the
Yeah.
X-Men books since the 90s, there have always been so many. You had
But-
Extreme X-Men at one point. You had, I mean,
But you had a lot of separate storylines too.
Yeah.
Everything's so interlaced with everything else now that it's like, again, it's like, okay, you didn't read this series, so I hope you like reading 50 books if you're going to start this next series. Because
how do you think I feel coming out of the Krakoa era? Now I have to jump in on this crap.
I skipped most of the Krakoa stuff. I read Powers, and House.
And while
after
Fall of
that,
X
I
is
just-
going on,
Yeah.
let's do this. Let's throw in a Sabretooth War
Dude, the
storyline.
Sabretooth War story has been good.
It has been good, but it should have been. They should have waited.
I don't think they can though, because the Sabretooth War is nominally part of the Fall of the House of X. It's all part of the storyline.
Who's the female Sabretooth?
He collected a
Uh,
whole bunch of
Multiversal versions of
Multiversal.
himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
And they've also got the Sabretooth droids that are like half-headed
Yep.
robots.
a little more Dracula.
Oh, yeah. There was Generation X.
That's nice. Homage.
Exiles.
I like
They
that.
count.
I like that that homage.
Yeah,
It's a good one. It's pretty good.
Little Stretch Armstrong action there.
Madripoor Knights.
Madripoor Knights. Ooh, nice cover.
They're missing out on. They better have some better.
Chris
covers.
Claremont is writing this.
They better have
Oh,
some better.
wow.
better
Yes,
damn covers.
I will have to read this.
I want to read it as well, but they better have some better goddamn covers than that.
Giant-sized Incredible
Not good.
Hulk.
Yep. 50 years? 50?
Yep.
Then we got facsimile. Is it?
Yeah.
Like who cares? Why? Why this issue?
And will there be
Why?
a foil?
Dazzler, the first Dazzler. That's cool.
There will be a foil.
I'll get a Dazzler foil, but
Yeah, not the other one. There's no foil
The,
to
only,
the other
the
one.
only fun with sometimes with these facsimiles is they will do a variant cover, and sometimes that is fun.
yeah.
And we have Amazing Spider-Man 47, another
More Momoko.
Momoko.
Shouldn't
We
she be spending
have-
her time writing
this is-
Ultimate X-Men?
This is horrible.
That's-
This is
that's-
horrible.
Horrible, but interestingly funny if you think about it.
How do you put that out for an ASM cover? It's freaking AS. It is literally your Cadillac of Marvel is ASM, and that's what you put out as a cover. That's sad. It's just sad.
This is a good cover.
Logo. Oh,
That's a good one.
logos. Another
Oh,
logo. That one's kind of
Jesus.
cool. I like that.
I like
What?
this one.
How much money is this person making? Dear
She
Lord.
makes a lot.
She, I mean, she does. It's all watercolor, so she's got to do like 5 covers a day
Dear God.
with how much she has coming out.
I
Tomb of
always
Spider-Boy.
like her Ghost Spider stuff.
This is funny.
See, yeah, I mean, if you can choose yes, that's fun, and it
Well-
makes sense. It makes sense for the title that you're putting it on.
That's hilarious. Interesting. Oh. Miles Morales.
It's horrible.
It's Dracula.
Uh,
It's
Oh
horrible.
no.
This is
Oh,
a good cover. I
no.
like this
That's
cover.
a good cover. That one's a good one. But that vampire homage is
yeah, this is
horrible.
bad.
Now the
Just say
original
no
cover
to
that-
drugs, kids. Just say no.
Nah.
that looks like Demo Goblin as
This is a good
or
Spider-Woman
the,
cover.
The Demo Spider or whatever, the doppelganger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been some good Spider-Woman covers on that.
Superior
series.
Spider-Man. It's a good. That's a scan.
Scan, yeah.
Yeah.
Spider Punk.
More Spider-Punk. Bubblegum.
Now, see, Spider-Punk is one of the spider totems I can get behind. I like his character.
I would if it wasn't an absolute fucking joke. It's literally written by somebody who read a book about what punk rock is, and still doesn't have a concept of what it is. That's the way that character is written, and
Written
I
by
like
Dan
the
Slott.
parody of it. I like the parody.
I
of
know
it.
it's not.
exactly.
Never mind.
They learned everything from punk rock by watching Billy Idol.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Takashi
White Wedding.
Okazaki.
Venom. Venom with wings.
Venom.
More
Venom with
Venom.
wings.
Venom.
Venom chasing Spider Woman.
Carnage.
Carnage. Carnage with wings. No.
Captain America.
Oh no!
Oh,
Cap's
jeez.
dead again.
Oh,
Cap's dead
jeez.
again.
This is bad.
That is not good.
None of these vampire ones. Oh, I mean, a couple of them, I guess.
Moon
That's
Knight.
nice. I like
It's
that.
really nice. Moon Knight deserved a vampire cover.
Yeah.
Nobody's picking up Power Pack. I'm sorry.
You actually have vampires in Moon Knight, and so I'm confused why you wouldn't have
Night
more.
Thrasher, Silhouette.
I'm happy Night Thrasher's getting a little series.
Me too. Me too.
He was a great character.
Captain Marvel.
This has been a good read.
The
The Captain
Fantastic
Marvel
Four
fan
cover
cover.
that Joe likes.
I love it. I love any of the kind of pulp. Feel
Oh,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four pulp cover. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Blade.
Oh, that's cool. Lionel Yu, he's getting a lot of covers lately.
Is there a? Please tell me there's a
Vampire
variant?
Blade.
No.
I find it hilarious that the two series they don't seem to have a variant on are the two that actually have vampires in it. So
Then we got Doctor
Good job.
Strange.
Yeah, that is a little odd, Joe.
yeah, it's just dumb.
I bet you She-Hulk gets one.
Jen Bartow.
DNA.
There it is.
I was right.
Ah,
we
there it
go.
is. That's actually not too bad of a cover, but
Jack of
Is
Hearts.
that a cola?
Yeah, it's a cola.
Cola's very hit or miss for me with some of her stuff. I really like some of her stuff, and some of it I'm like.
Daredevil. This is a horrible cover.
But Bartel,
Storm Eater.
by the way, was meant to do She-Hulk covers. She just does great
Mhm.
She-Hulk covers.
Uh-oh. Daredevil. That's not bad.
And that's not bad actually. I like that Daredevil
Yeah.
cover.
It's,
Yeah, it's just not
it's
bad
not
at all.
bad, but it's like it'd be fun to see as a interior panel of it as a joke. Like, hey, here's a cover. I'm like, hey,
Segovia.
who's gonna run out and go buy that? So I need to get this cover.
Oh, no wonder this is bad. John Romita Jr.
Yep.
What's he doing on Daredevil? Alien, Black, White, and Blood.
I get an AHA cover coming
Little
soon.
Predator. Dark Wall, Black, White, and Red.
Yeah, there's some good covers for that. Although all these black, white, and red books suck ass for the Star Wars stuff.
Throwing Alliances. Off.
I took so much Star Wars stuff off my pull list anymore. There's just too much of it, and I just lost.
Yeah, it
interest
really
in it.
is.
I still get all the High Republic stuff.
Anybody want Watto?
Nah, I'm
Nobody
good.
wants Watto.
Hmm.
Oh, that's Dom will get that Star Wars one because you got Boba in the Reflection.
Yep.
Mhm.
Jango Fett.
Interesting. Another Lionel Yu cover. We lost
Windu.
Thade. Thade down.
Stay down. Stay down.
Oh, that's an awful cover.
Is that Mahanini?
Yeah.
That's a really
Uh,
bad cover. It just
Oh, that is
Yes.
bad.
It is.
Not good.
And the rest
More-
is
More time on the faces.
all right. Let's get
Mm.
talk about CGC.
oh god damn it. Yeah, it's,
So-
You get a
it's
9-9.
So
get a
over the years, CGC has graded an invisible comic, given 9s, 9s, and 10s to a reused store exclusive that had 4 staples and acetate.
They gave it a blue label too.
Yeah, blue label. They've
There were 3.
raised the price, what, 3 or 4 times in the last year and a half. Turnaround times have been horrible. Then we had the scandal a few weeks ago of
Holdergate.
Holdergate, where people were switching out books and resubmitting them to get reholded that were a lower grade than the actual grade.
Was it people or just one person?
Well, they said one person, but
It's never one.
Who
person.
knows?
it's never
Who
one
knows?
person.
But
You will never know.
I don't know.
because they'll never.
I give them credit for trying to react once it became a thing. React to it, try to track it down,
Mhm.
try to identify the books they felt were affected. But I don't like their, hey, look over here while we give away 9.9s now and lower
Mhm.
our prices a little bit.
And most recently, I did a pre-screen, and one of my pre-screens supposed to have been a 9.8, but it came back a 9.8 reject, unslabbed, with a 9.8 written in the corner.
Yeah, that would.
What?
Isn't this nice?
What?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Did you call him?
Yes, I called them. They looked into the graders note, the grader system. They have a grader system I didn't know they could look into, and it was supposed to have been slabbed. But now
supposedly it was
I
slabbed.
was charged for this. So now
Sorry
they're
about that.
going to reevaluate the book when it gets there, which means they're going to send it back and say it was a reject originally. They're not going to slab it.
What, did this happen to you or something?
Yeah, that's happened to me.
Maybe they'll
And
give you a
also-
9.9.
Well, that's another story. A good friend of the channel, International Comics Josh, he got a submission. He got back 3 or 4 9.9s in that one submission or something like that.
Yep,
And then one book was graded a 9.8 reject, just like mine.
I know a few people that are getting back 9.9s in their submissions as well. I don't.
Yeah,
I just-
Brains. James
Yeah,
Brains.
James.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of 9.9s.
And granted, I know because a lot of the books he submits are the same type of books that I get raw. You know,
Yep.
a lot of times some of those either Kickstarters or exclusive and stuff like that, they come pretty sharp. The stock on them is pretty good. They're normally pretty easy 9.8s,
Mhm.
but to see so much stuff start to come back as 9.9, it bothers me. It's like, well, I all I want to see is give me a percentage of the number of modern books that they're taking in that were like pre-screen 9.8s that came back as 9.9s before all this happened. And now give me percentages now. Because if the percentages of 9.9s coming out are significantly higher now for some reason, then that's bullshit. Because it's like books didn't magically just start to get in better shape at CGC.
Yep. Why weren't they doing it all along?
Exactly. It means that's bullshit with the way they're grading their books. And to me, it's just if that's the case, if we're seeing more 9.9s now coming out, then that dilutes your value of 9.8s. So 9.9 becomes a new 9.8. And then your 9.8s that you happen to have pre-screened for over the years and everything else lose their premium because now you can get 9.9s.
Well, a lot of these
cracking 9.8s and start sending them.
a lot of these
Yep.
a lot of these 9.9s have been store exclusives, to be fair. You know, they're not worth much to begin with.
Well, they are as a 9.9.
I got a 9.9 over there. I don't think it's worth much.
You know what? Somebody was trying to sell that horrible Crane acetate book. I won't name the person who was trying to sell it, but I know I had put a comment on there. I believe Josh
Grails.
put a comment on there as well. Yeah.
Grails, yeah, I'll
And-
name them. Grails.
And
It's Geo.
they were trying to sell that thing for like $4,200, which is ridiculous. But like I said, it doesn't matter. You put a 9.9 or a 10 on a book,
Wasn't even a blue label.
it means
wasn't?
something when you put a 9.9 or a 10 on a book and then try to move it. Like I said, I don't care a great deal because I don't really like modern books that much anyway. I like Silver Age and Golden Age stuff, so I'm not really worried about a bunch of 9.9s and 10s coming back in Silver Age and Gold. So, but I do have, I have modern slabs out here, and you get a 9.8 because you feel okay. 9.8 is really the best that's out there. It's exceptionally rare that you see 9.9s and 10s.
Yep.
And as
Yep.
long as it's, I could just keep seeing kind of exclusives coming out and stuff like that. I'm not going to worry about it too much because again, those books are having few too many hands. Well, plus with some of those like the foil and stuff like that, those are easier.
Yeah, they're easy to get 9.9s and 10s.
Yeah. But like I said, if I start seeing a bunch of other modern books that are
Thank you.
off the shelf books come back as 9.9s and stuff, then that's gonna kind of sour me.
Yeah, I waited so long for this stupid pre-screen to come back, and then to get this, and it's not even slabbed. I was just like, and now I gotta send it back as a mechanical error, which will probably reach Sarasota in freaking few hours because it's already on Orlando, and I gotta wait a month, 2 months to get it a verdict if it's a 9.8 or not. Even though I was charged for 9.8 and it says it's a 9.8, but they'll probably touch it and make it not a 9.8.
Yeah, I don't know. That's,
You
They'll
know,
probably touch it. Stop touching it. Don't touch that.
since they don't use gloves to grade books, so just saying. So with all the heat CG's been taking over the last couple of months, year, ever since Comic Gate, Acetate Gate, they decided to give a free submit tier. The free tier will be able to submit books, and then it will be a 20% discount for elite members, 10% for associate and premium. So it seems like everyone has forgotten how bad CGC has been. They're all like, "Oh yeah, CGC giving price discounts." It's not really a price drop. You got to pay what, $300 for the elite membership.
The Elite. That's yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got it for $199 last year, but it paid for itself. Just saying. It was $150 they give you back for. I guess it's worth it to get the associate premium because you get it's $150. Then they'll give you $150 in submission.
yeah, I don't. I don't really submit much. I just don't have the desire to do it, especially for modern stuff.
And for those people that like CGC to press their books, elite members is $960, and you get a 10% with associate and premium with $1080. I'm not letting them press my books unless it's signed.
Yep.
Yeah, and this also went over to. They also provided video game and home video services. Interesting pricing. I know Jedi was asking about the pricing of VHS tapes. $28. So it's $28 across the board for VHS and video games, it seems.
I still don't understand the whole grading system there.
But I don't know. Do you guys think this will be enough to calm the masses with the anger?
Probably.
People don't give a shit because there's no alternative. CBCS snatches defeat out of the jaws of victory every time they have an opening and have a chance.
It's funny you say that, Cohiba. In one of my Discord groups, somebody posted a slab with particles in their slabs.
Pim particles.
Yeah, and particles.
Not the particles you want.
Don't touch that reject time. Dun. Hey, Audrell, congratulations on your win. I will be mailing out your book this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, CGC. Nobody seems to be able to touch them. I don't care what people say about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there'll be a bunch of rants and angry.
Yeah, boycott
shit online for a
CGC,
while.
boycott. Oh wait,
But-
look, guys, I just got 100 submission back. Yay!
And yeah, I mean, does it? Will it probably give them a little dip on bad press for a few weeks? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Will it have any long term effect on them? No.
No.
I'm more concerned about it than the whole 9-9 thing. I again, if it's just a hey, yeah, maybe we're seeing some more 9-9s just because there's a lot of exclusives and stuff out there, and those do tend to be in better shape, less hands are touched, and moving through. Then so be it. But if I start to see a lot of, like I said, regular off the shelf books showing up as 9-9s, I'm gonna lose a little bit of faith in the whole process of getting a book
Yeah.
set.
Even then, with the store variants, there's never been that many 9-9 store variants.
No.
So something's going on.
So if all of the people that are submitting their Ultimate Spider-Man #1, and there's like 29 nines in the census because of this, there's something wrong. Definitely.
Something. We'll have to see.
You said there's
We'll have to
29
see.
9s that are showing up on the census so far for Ultimate Spider-Man 1.
No, I'm just saying if
Oh,
If
yeah.
that happened.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
I mean that I think would probably be a very good test case of
Mhm.
because you got a lot of just open order books.
Actually,
a lot of which people are going to submit because
the biggest book that was submitted last year was probably
Spider-Boy?
Spider-Man 7.
Yeah.
So let me look at the census while I'm here.
I don't remember there being a lot of 9-9s. There were like a couple thousand 9-8s. Yeah.
Of course, there's a million titles with Spider-Man 7.
So the most important thing is the fact that a grade has a meaning, and that's what allows it to hold value. If you start fucking with that, that's not good.
Yep.
Which one was the Ramos variant?
Humberto.
Right?
Yeah, the Humberto Ramos. Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. There are a total of 5,241 9-8s, 0-9-9s.
Yep.
There are no 9-9s for any of the variants. So
Cohiba said it is a thick book.
it is.
I didn't pick up any copies of it. I just read it online. It's not square bound though, is it?
No,
Then
I'm looking at one I have right here.
so
Never knows. But only time will tell what CGC will do.
I think it'd be a good test case. Maybe something on a later episode. Just kind of check in every month or so to check the census to see what's popping up on there. It would be interesting.
Need to do another pre-screen and see what comes back.
I want to pre-screen my Ultimate Spider-Man to see what happens.
I'm interested to see how many 9-9s Ultimate Spider-Mans pop out, because you figure, I mean, that should be about the right time frame at this point.
Yeah, because I submitted
getting
like
into
what?
the circulation.
I submitted what? 10 of those Ultimate Spider-Man 7s, all 9-8s. Nothing came back 9-9. I submitted 10 of those square bound Spawn Batman Barnes and Nobles special. No 9-9s. I know they're out there. There was a few.
I'm not sure what book that was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think that wasn't his own exclusive he put out.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
they should do a 9.9 pre-screen.
In,
They talked about it.
in some of those, I kind of understand with exclusives, especially if the person putting out the exclusive is submitting it themselves, because you figure you're getting, okay, I am ordering 3,000 of these. I'm going to say it's limited to 1,000. I'm going to fish through 3,000 copies for stuff that looks amazing, and submit 30 or 40 of them. Then I can see maybe getting some 9.9s out of that. But
2 weeks from now, boom, 59.9s.
Mhm.
I think it's. I mean, to me that would be more damaging than anything else.
Yeah.
More damaging than reholder shit. People will always find a way to get over on you. I mean, you're always going to find some bullshit that's going to come up with some type of scam, and the person that's grading the books is going to be late to the game. But if it's a matter of people starting to question how books are being graded and what those grades really mean, then that's another story.
Yeah, because if modern books 9.8s are going to be the 9.8s are going to be the new 9.6s, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem for everybody that has not a bunch of 9.8s.
9.0 is going to be the new nines, new 7.0s.
And it doesn't even have to be the actual case of that's actually what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
The perception is enough to shake the market a bit. And so I'm hoping it's not the case. I'm hoping it's an overreaction and we don't see some weird higher percentage of 9.9 start showing up. Because if that's the case, then I'm going to be a little pissed about the act of slabbing a book and getting it graded.
All right. Let's get into some fun stuff like what hot covers are coming. What hot covers I decided are hot for this week. My list.
Let's go.
Flaming hot covers for this week. At number 10, we got Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, number 3, the second print.
That hurts my eyes.
This is a kick-ass cover, huh?
Nothing. No, that is that the yeah.
Hope
Second
no one's
print.
epileptic in the audience.
Yeah.
I'm going to change the background at some point. I keep forgetting. Then I
love
realize
that
it
cover.
moves.
It is a great cover.
It's a great cover. It's a great series, great cover. Obviously.
I found this on the web.
What the hell?
Check.
Siri.
God damn it, Siri.
Come on. All right. Oh, no,
Number 8, number 9. Wolverine 42, the 1 in 25 Art Adams variant.
Yep.
Another big head cover. 5 fingers
Big
at
head
least
cover.
for that forehead.
Quit your Art Adams bashing.
It's already sold out on Midtown. It's already
Yeah.
a $60 book.
It's ridiculous. I don't
I'm very
know.
happy. It's one of the better 125s he's done. Wow.
At
Yep.
number 8, Avengers Inc. Number 5, the Noir-
Infinity Disco. variant.
Wolverine variant.
Mhm.
I thought it was just like a cool rundown of like Patch and Weapon X. Then we got X
Albert,
Babies. I thought it was a pretty cool cover.
It's
Savage
fun.
Wolverine.
It's fun until they start plastering the Wolverine on every non-Wolverine title, just like they're doing the vampire shit. And then you'll be like, God damn, I'm tired of Wolverine covers.
Number 7, Power Girl Uncovered number 1, the Dan Mora variant.
I love Dan Mora.
It's a great
Another
I
guy
like this
guy's
cover.
horribly underrated. His
Yes.
work is
Yep.
fantastic. His interiors are great. His covers are great. I like Dan Mora. Good
I love when
Yeah.
he drew us Nightwing. Number 6, World Tree. Number 7, the 1 in 25 Maria Lovett variant.
I love
This-
it. She's I don't know. Like I said, I love Crave. What she's doing now. I like when they let her throw a cover on here for some of these.
Yeah, I really like it. Reminds me, I don't know, it remind me of like Johnny Quest type art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
World Tree has some insane variants that are out there, and I think I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of people have just forgotten about this book for some reason.
Yeah.
But there's some.
Well, it had a little
really-
hiatus too. Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
little pause between 5 and 6, I think.
Like if you if you subscribe to their IG feed,
Oh, the IG feed is crazy.
yeah, they throw some cool stuff out there, but you
Yeah.
you get a line on some really cool covers that they have out for that series.
Number 5,
It's a great story
We
too.
got
It's fun.
Batman and Robin Annual 2024, cover B, the Nakayama cover. I love Damien covers.
Yeah, I like the new Robin outfit. It's
All he needs is swords.
it's good and fitting for Damien.
Number 4, Dead X-Men. Number 1, the 1 in 25 Lyrics Lee variant.
She should have had bubblegum.
Yep, where's the bubble gum? Come on.
Yeah.
It would have been a perfect bubblegum opportunity.
And number 3,
Yeah,
Sirens of the City. Number 6, the Unlockable Randolph variant.
I love this. This is also with the trade dress, just a regular A cover. It's the last issue in the series.
Mhm.
It's also a very good series, and it's a great cover. The Del Rey, Rebecca Del Rey also has a cover on this, which is really nice as well.
At number 2,
Nice.
Lilo and Stitch number 1, the 1 in 25 Nakayama Virgin variant.
Mm.
Where's Dom?
Lots of dynamite out there this week.
Yeah.
I liked the
No.
Myra or the Meyer cover for this with the waterfall
Jump Boy.
and
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a really
no,
nice one,
not John Boy. It's some other Meyer. But it was like a waterfall, like a really artsy cover.
Oh yeah, is that the one?
The Virgin. Yeah.
Is it a 1 in 15? I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's dynamite, so there'll be all kinds of weird ratios and 30,000 variants of the same cover in
Metal covers and color variants.
black and
Jennifer
white.
Meyer.
Oh, it was Jennifer Meyer.
And the number 1 cover for this week. Moon Man number 1, the
Man.
1 in 100 Sienkiewicz variant. I
like Sienkiewicz.
really love this cover.
I just like Sienkiewicz. He takes some gambles, and I like his work. It doesn't always hit his work, but
hmm
I like that he's out there doing different stuff.
I think this hit more for me because I started watching For All Mankind. So I was like, ooh, moon cover.
I did the thing with the book and the show and
Yes.
and
And the
Paradolia
show, and it worked, and it's there.
and Paradolia.
Play at your own risk. I'm gonna take a look at some rare, hard to find video games.
I don't want to. You can't make me.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, released in 1998 for the Dreamcast, sold for $129. This is one of the best fighting games in the late 90s.
Interesting.
Best, such a great anime.
I wasn't playing too many video games in the late 80s outside of NHL
Late 90s.
94
Late
and
90s.
NHL 96.
Ah.
All the Capcom games look the same to me.
Project Justice, released in 2000 for the Dreamcast, sold for $215. This was a
actually had
fighting
a
game
Dreamcast.
set in a high school.
I actually
Terry-
had a Dreamcast back then.
This the Japanese version of this game is very hard to find, very expensive.
Oh, I'm sure.
Terry Floyd is correct. Jennifer Meyer did do a beautiful Space Usagi recently as well.
Yeah.
Then we got
It'll
Ill Bleed, released in 2001 for the Dreamcast, sold for $247.
It's one gaming system
Survival
I always
horror
forget that
games.
existed.
Dreamcast was amazing.
It was, but I always forget about it. I just forget it was there.
Had
that
a
thing.
funky controller.
Yep.
Yes. Cannon Spike, released in 2000 for the Dreamcast, sold for $280.
It's got Cammy. It's got my girl Cammy.
And it has Guy.
Guile. Yeah.
Guy.
Oh, Charlie.
That's Guy.
Charlie.
Charlie. Yeah, Charlie.
Then we have Giga Wing, one of the best shooters ever created. Released in
Giga
2001, so for $300. This game is insane.
Was this like
It's hard as hell.
1942?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we don't
It
talk
looks
about that.
looks like the same type of play as 1942.
It is. It's
It is.
it's a shoot 'em up.
Very similar.
I went to
Yo.
a video
Ferg?
game. Hey, Ferg. Went to
What's up, Ferg?
something called 2 minute.
What was that?
What was that?
I have no idea where'd that come from. There we got. I went to too many games, and they shoot 'em ups was like huge. The arcade, they had so many arcade systems, and all
Yeah.
these shoot 'em up people were lined up out the door to play these games.
I'm
Next
happy
up,
that they're putting in a vintage pinball machine or vintage pinball arcade near me.
we're
in
gonna
February.
take a look at some variants that you may have forgotten about. Just to remind you that they're out there.
Not
You see
very.
them, grab 'em.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hush is forgotten about already?
Hey,
Shush.
I
Shush.
was putting,
Sorry, shush. That's
I
all.
was
that's-
putting this I was putting this
That's one
together
impression
quick
she
when I
made.
did this. I haven't changed it yet. All right.
Shush.
We got Zatanna, issue number
impression.
5, the 1 in 10 Boland.
That's one of mine.
Most recently,
That is nifty.
so for a 191 and 1210, and that was a near mint, and 145 on the 16th. And a 9.8 hasn't sold since 2021. And then we had a 9.2 sell for 200 in 2023 back in June.
It's a great book. All the Boland variants on the first few issues of that Zatanna run are great, but this is my favorite.
These old incentives are so hard to find anymore in the wild.
Especially in any type of reasonable shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 4, J. Scott Campbell. This was a store exclusive. I forgot what store. Last sold December for 185 raw, and then a 9.8 sold for 425 the 27th of December. I mean, and we had a 9.6 sell on the 9th of this month for 230 also.
It's not
I
bad.
don't like
mean,
that cover.
It's still
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a huge
It's
fan of it,
okay.
but-
It's not great.
Was there a color version too, or is this just is this all there was?
There had to be
There was
color.
a color version also, I believe. Let me see if I can.
Okay.
pull it. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Some of these store variants, they usually don't hold up. This is holding up better than the incentive for it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it depends. The artist depends.
Yeah.
It's Campbell. It's 10 years old. It's
Yeah.
Terry says there was a color A negative and a reverse negative,
Yes.
Mm.
or a
And
color
there,
negative
and
and a
there's
reverse negative.
also a Mexican edition.
Hey, VK.
Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah,
Okay, I remember that
that
one.
looks
now.
better. I like that better than the black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't realize it's a black cat on the
Yeah.
cover. Yeah, I mean you kind of do from the outfit a bit, but
It's still hard to tell.
yeah.
Yeah. Masters of the Universe #1. Beatrix Limit 500. This was available for, you only get this from He-Man.com.
Hmm.
In 2004. Last sold very fine, 130 back in
Bruce,
December.
Bruce,
a
hate to
hideous cover.
interrupt, but I'm gonna have to drop. Sorry, brother. I gotta
All
take
right.
care of something. Talk to you later.
Listen,
Later.
Take care then. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a
And a 9/8 sold back in 2021
that's
for
crazy.
$1,027.
And you can only get it on the website.
Yes, limit to 500.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover. Next up,
Not $1,000 cover.
Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi Force Storm, issue #1, the 1 in 5 Flores from 2012. Sold for $56 back in November. And a near mint sold for $180 back in August of last year. And a 9/8 sold for $350 back in September.
Those Dark Horse books are beat to live in hell.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see some of the odd ones are still holding value. I think there's been
Next up,
a bit of a dip overall in a lot of those books.
of course, it froze.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's trapped in the negative zone.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Nope.
It's
Slowly.
it's trapped. I don't even have that many animations on this. I get rid of the fire.
Deadpool comics.
We got Deadpool 27, the Adam Detective Comics parody from 2014. A near mint sold for $130 back in 2021. No grades, $65 back in October. A 9/8 sold for $195 back in 2022, and it hasn't been any graded sold since.
It's a fun book.
Yeah, it's a fun cover. I like these beat the hell variants.
Yeah, Hack normally does really cool distressed
Yeah.
pulpish covers.
Next up, hello.
Come on, move.
What the hell's going on here today?
Doesn't like your fire. Your fire has ground the system
Fire.
to a halt.
Let's get in there. Well, it's Who Reads Comics? I think we're gonna be talking about some review of some books that we read this week. Some released this week, one released the week prior. If you'll ever get there.
Do it. Do it.
There we go.
There we go.
Jesus, skipped. Sorry about that. We got Resurrection of Magneto #1. It was a good read. I'm glad Storm was able to they showcase Storm a lot in this book, even though
I like seeing Storm. Again, the short paragraph they give me at the beginning of a book, like all X-Men books, isn't enough to give me all the context that I need or enough to give a shit to want to read further in. I did read this one through, and again, it's just like I don't know, it's just dense. I think it's just an X thing. If you've been keeping up with everything, I could see how this could be very interesting and exciting. But again, if you haven't read the last 375 episodes across 45 title story arcs, you might be like, I don't know, really get what the fuck's going on. And
Yeah,
on
I'm
top
way
of that-
behind. So
And on,
I'm
and on
holding
top
off.
of that, it was a little slow. So I
yeah,
was like,
this is right
It was-
right after the Arako's Civil War that they had on Mars, which was pretty damn cool. And
Who's the writer on this? Is it Hickman?
I don't think it is Hickman.
no, it's not Hickman.
Is
It's
Wells?
I'll check.
Is it Jeb Wells? Or is it Dugan? I don't know. I don't know who's writing it, but it follows the Hickman-esque path of providing a ridiculous amount of information up front
Mhm.
in the book and
Yep.
then getting into it.
Yeah, it was a lot of information. It
Yeah,
caught you
and I
up if you didn't
understand.
know.
It is nice because it is. I mean, its intent is to catch you up if you haven't been reading all the other stuff, but still, it's like that's fine if you haven't. Maybe you missed a few issues, but if you've taken a lot of time off, like 6 months or so from reading X titles, you're like, oh shit, I
Mhm.
don't know what the hell any of that means. I don't know. I like minis to stand alone. I don't. Everything doesn't have to be interconnected in the X world. Can't we just get some fun standalone stories?
Nope.
No, that's not how it works.
Nope. Yeah, I'll get to this one eventually. I'm still on Sins of Sinister, so I got a ways to go.
Spoilers, Magneto's coming back from the dead.
At some point.
At some point. He'll
Issue
be
4.
revived. By the time it's over, he'll be
Yes.
revived.
Sometime before the story's over and the series is over, it'll
Yeah.
it'll do something.
That negative space variant. It's a great cover.
Yeah, and the art's nice. The art's good in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just a sucker for a pacing of a story and being able to just pick up a comic on an issue number 1 and start reading it and have it be interesting, whether I have any back history or knowledge at all. And I didn't get that with this. So
Is that Arthur Adams? Is that a 125?
Yes.
Yes.
But it was selling for like $13-14.
some at ratio, but yeah, it's
It's
it
Al
felt bad.
Ewing is writing this.
And I like Al Ewing. I like him as a writer,
Mm-hmm.
but he's also boxed into continue this story from where it was before. So
Wolverine is going to kill all the X-Men. No, I'm done with Wolverine. I don't want to hear Wolverine again.
that's one of my favorite comic stories of the past handful of months. I love Wolverine, not because I give a shit about the character or anything. I love the fact that an open order book that's not a variant, that's not really all that special, does well. That made me happy.
That whole Ghost Rider run was really good.
It was.
least
It
I
was.
thought.
Please refill my coffee when it's empty.
Am I missing something here? I changed slides and it didn't change.
I took over the slides because you were
There you go. Oh, thank you.
plugging.
I'm like, wait, what?
You're lagging.
Thank you. That helps a lot. We got Gods as a series. It's been a good read. I do like the main character that they introduced.
Akoi or
No, it's
what's Win?
when
Yeah.
he reminds me of a Constantine type character.
was gonna say
You know, this-
Constantine mixed with like Doctor Strange a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to actually redefine the magic universe in Marvel, sort of, kind of. I hope that's where it's leading. There's
Trying
a
to
lot to get
redefine
through,
the,
a lot of writing,
It's
a lot
one
of
I have not-
backstory.
I got through issue 1, and then I haven't gotten through 2 or 3, and it's not dense. It's
definitely
it's
dense.
a little dense. So it's something. If you're into it and you start reading it, you really like the story, then I think it's something that you'd really enjoy, because Hickman does take the time to craft a story, but also if it's something that's not horribly interesting to you, it's not like an easy 5-minute on the crapper kind of read.
Yeah, there was
So-
like
No, if you're in a rush, yeah, don't start reading this book because it's a long read. It's good though. I made it through issue 3. I didn't get to issue 4
nice.
yet.
Issue
I
4.
enjoyed
I
it.
will say this about issue 4: there was a time loop of 3 pages. I was like, what the fuck? Why does it keep? I'm like, really? He needed 3 pages for this little time loop? Like, seriously? This could have been done in like 2 or 3 panels, but 3 pages.
Yeah, it's I don't know. When I read, you know, if I want a book, I'll read a book.
Well, you didn't like Ministry of Compliance either.
Yeah, that's just because it was awful. But
Oh.
Was it that
yeah,
bad?
it was pretty bad. But no, I don't know. With the comic, there's just something I want. I want it to capture my attention. I don't want it to be a long, in-depth read. I want it to leave me wanting more. And again, I don't want a huge investment. If I want a huge investment, I'll go buy a trade paperback and sit and read a trade paperback. I shouldn't feel like I'm reading a trade paperback when I'm picking up a floppy.
That's what I felt when I read issue 1. I thought I had read like 4 issues.
Hey, well, issue 1 was longer, wasn't it? Wasn't issue 1 like a 64 pager or whatever?
Yeah,
And the rest
that
was
was long.
32 page.
That makes sense then, yeah.
So yeah. But I mean,
Terry
it's a
Floyd
pretty
said
book.
he's read Sandman 4 times. Anything else is a piece of cake.
I mean, Sandman interested me though. Sandman was interesting. It got my interest right out of the gate in terms of the story. If the story doesn't really grab me right away, then I just feel like it feels like a task to have to just keep reading.
Yeah.
And reading and reading.
This kind of felt like one of Hickman's like indie books, and he just decided to throw Marvel characters in there too and bring it to Marvel.
He threw a lot of new characters at you. There's a lot of characters in this book. You know, then you got to deal with whose avatar is who and who represents who and what are the rules.
Hierarchy
And
of all the
here's
gods.
the here's the charts and here's the graphs.
I will say Marvel Magic doesn't necessarily do much for me either. So
There's no DC magic.
I agree. I love DC Magic.
Next up,
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
yeah, that's you.
Now this made me
Avengers Twilight #1.
This
This
is
was
what
a
I
great
wanted.
read. Great read.
Outside of that god awful Frank Miller cover, this is what I
just threw that on there.
this is what I want. This is what I want out of a comic book. It's right out of the gate. I'm enjoying the story. It's not dense. It's not, and I hate to say, dense because there's just a lot of words, but no, it's a graphic medium. It shouldn't be loaded down to be able to tell a story with a ton of text. You should be able to enjoy reading the panels, minimal dialogue, and you're getting a story that moves along that's interesting. And this one grabbed me. I enjoyed it. I like seeing all the characters older, but not in like a old man Logan post-apocalyptic kind of way. It's interesting to see that future. It's interesting to see the characters and where they are and how the world has progressed. I enjoyed it. It made me it made me very happy to be like, I can't wait till issue 2 comes out because I want to read it. So I was very, very happy with this. And I'm not an Avengers fan in any way, shape, or form.
You know, when I when I decided to pick this to read, I was just like, Avengers Twilight. Like the hell? Then I realized, oh, they're in the twilight of the years as superheroes, and it was really cool seeing Cap and Luke and Matt all interact and as older men and get together and just hang out. I was just like, it was really good. It was a really good read. A little scary though, being that pretty much all your rights are done in this timeline. You have no rights. You had no right to assemble. You had no right to walk the streets on your own. But I can't wait for the second issue. And Tony Stark's son is a fucking maniac.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like I say, it was enjoyable read. I hope it doesn't get too overly politically preachy in any way. I want
It
a
was
nice
preaching.
balance.
It was political in the first issue.
It
We think
was,
it's only going up.
but I said overly. I mean, it can set a context of what's going around and why characters are taking action, and that's good. That gives context. I just don't want it to be the overarching storyline versus. It's very character driven. The stuff you're getting with Steve Rogers is pretty character driven, which I enjoy. It's kind of him where he's at, what he's been through, his journey as well, and I just hope they kind of stick with that. But it was good. It was good. I love Chip Zdarsky. I like the way he writes. I don't know. I dug it. I'll be reading issue 2.
Same.
And the covers, the Kuna covers are great.
That is a sick cover. Yeah, I didn't get to this one. I spent an hour reading 3 issues of Gods. So
Literally, like you can literally sit and read this in like it's just like a 10-minute read. You sit
I should have read it first.
Right out. Yeah, but
You should have.
it's it is good. I'm not an Avengers fan at all. So
I can highly recommend this book.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm
Can't guarantee the rest of them, but I can recommend this one.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see where this goes.
Next up, Popping with Pops. Dom's not here. Bastard. We'll go through his pops anyway. He likes his pops.
Obi-Wan
Kenobi, number 10. This is retired, vaulted, whatever you want to call it. Sold for $300.
Yeah, I don't understand what any of those things mean when they say those things, because they still seem to make all the time.
Vaulted. It will never be made again
Until they decide
unless they put a sticker on it from GameStop.
They'll make the cloak a little bit darker and just make a new one. C-3PO.
We have the
Giants edition.
Giant C-3PO Star Wars Day exclusive, sold for $357.
Oh, that's the one. Jedi actually, I believe, has that one.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
pretty cool. Things you can get at games. We got Celebration Obi-Wan. Glows in the dark from 2020, sold for $569.
Yeah. So you can't get the most boring Obi-Wan Kenobi pose anymore, but you can get the other ones.
Yes. There's only 3,000 pieces of this one.
It's just a collectible niche I don't understand.
We got Princess Leia, Boosh, Unmasked, San Diego Comic-Con 2015, sold for $500, limited to 1,008 pieces.
It's an interesting number.
Yeah.
And we last pop of the night, Freddie Funko is Kylo from San Diego Comic-Con, sold for $865.
Was that a recent sale?
Yeah, it was a few weeks ago.
That's
Maybe a
ridiculous.
few days ago.
Just the idea of scarcity within these markets is
Yes,
interesting.
it's within the last month.
Just
like
you'll see
400.
like
400
limited
pieces, limited.
2,000. Yeah, I mean this is 400. And I got books that were limited to 25, and they're still not worth shit. But it's just
Stay away
it's-
from Kickstarters.
No, my Kickstarters are all fine. I do fine.
All right, and this week's new comic book picks will be Joe's picks.
'Cause,
Joe's picks are
people made fun of this this item, the Sheena, the Fatal Exams number 5, 1 and 2.
Oh, really?
Covers.
But I don't know. I like it. I like the stuff that he's doing with Army of Darkness as well. Some of the covers that he has on that. I know. I just like item covers. So that to me is a winner for a nice little small ratio of a 1 in 10 that shouldn't be hard to find. Again, I love the Sirens of the City. It's a good series. It's the last issue of the series, and just the Open Order cover A. Just get it to read it, and it's a cool cover as well, which is nice. The Del Rey B cover is also nice, but I like Carrie Andrews or Carrie Randolph A cover a lot. And the Trinity Special 1, you get Mitch Gerard's. I like Mitch Gerard's. It's just 1 in 25. Just kind of has a nice kind of 40s pinup feel to it, the way she's drawn. So
Yeah, I
I'm
like
happy
that.
with that. I
are,
like
these, are these brand new stories or are these just reprints of?
This is her first solo. It's her first solo. It's a
Story.
one shot. It's a
Okay.
one shot, but it's it's our first solo story though.
Okay.
Yeah, I just there's something fun with any type of Wonder Woman or Wonder Woman derivative cover with the lassos and the ropes. It just always looks cool in the covers. I just enjoy it. That's a cool cover. That's just a few out there.
Is there another page?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I only picked 3. I don't know. Anymore. I just try to find things that not everybody is chasing every week. Just
Yeah.
so people put some eyes on some different things from week to week.
I need to read Sirens. I have the Jenny Frison covers for issue 1, but I still haven't read it.
Yeah, that Prison for issue 1 was freaking great. Great
With the
cover.
foil. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool series, and like I said, 6 issues in. It's
It has it's a collection of stories up to now with a new story.
nice.
The Trinity special. They did that with a what character they just did that with? The Kid Venom special.
Kid Venom.
That's what that was.
Yeah, one of my favorite Sirens of the City covers. I got a Sanford Green graffiti cover that was a
nice.
exclusive. That was nice. Never again. I tell everybody on every show, never sleep on going to the publisher's website to find things. You go to Boom. Boom sells variants on Boom's site that Boom doesn't sell anywhere else.
And they have cheap incentives.
And like I said, and sometimes it's just you find an artist that you really like, and you're like, oh shit, I'll pick that up. But yeah, again, for some of the ratios and some of those incentives and stuff like that, don't not go there first. Go there first before you go to eBay to look for something that you know is going to be priced over ratio on eBay. At least go to go to Boom site, go to Sumerian site, go to some of those sites first and look. Don't overspend if you don't have to. It's see.
Well, thank you, Joe, for your suggestions for New Comic Book Day. Thank you.
It's a horrible, godless, unforgiving hobby that we're in terms of we're constantly buying tons and tons of books. I mean, again, when you think about it, if your collection's worth $20,000, you probably have a ton of books laying around everywhere, just a basic collection. Whereas if we were really collecting for money, you'd have 4 or 5 really good keys in maybe lower grade that are worth that amount of money. Buy a shit ton of books, save some money when you can, and shop when you can. I just hate to see people overpay for stuff.
And don't get trapped buying store exclusives or mystery boxes on whatnot.
Yeah.
Save up for a key.
buy
Please.
buy exclusives if you like the art and you're buying them because you like the character, you like the art. That's great. Collect what you love. Don't buy them thinking you're going to make a lot of money. 'Cause that ain't
Yep.
gonna happen.
Hey,
Nope.
Red, you can take over this.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
We got FOC for 129/2024. First up, we got Batman 144, the cover C, Raza variant.
Yeah. I
I
like this
love
cover. This is a
Raza.
cool cover.
I just
Yeah.
love the thing I love about Raza is every cover I see of Raza's, I don't immediately say, "Oh, that's a Raza."
Yeah.
His style is not like you see every Frizen cover, and you're like, "Oh, that's Jenny Frizen." I
Yeah.
don't feel that way about Raza. I always get some interesting stuff out of him that seems outside of the wheelhouse of what I would expect. So
He also had a Green Lantern cover this week,
Yeah.
didn't he?
that John Stewart
Yeah.
one, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
This clicks. Click. Justice League versus Godzilla number Kong versus 5, the 1 in 25 Puppeteer Lead incentive. It's a great cover.
That's just
The
a good
Trinity.
series all around.
That's pretty
Trinity
cool.
versus Godzilla. Doesn't get any better than that, guys.
Like, what's Batman gonna do? Seriously.
Get a mech. I don't know. Call in the rest of the league.
Uh-huh.
Then we got the 1 in 50 gifts incentive. I really like this one with Green Lantern
Yeah.
flying over Kong's face.
That's cool.
It's been a really good series and nice covers, good story. It's been fun.
They went all out with this series. They really did.
I just,
Really
And
well
the,
thought out.
The historic sound covers. Can't forget those.
yeah.
Ah,
But
ah,
I
ah.
mean, this is what I want in a series. Just give me a 6, 7, 8 issue story arc run of something limited that I can
Something
just pick up
fun.
from issue 1 and,
Yeah.
and enjoy.
Then we got the Nightwing 111, the Robles sweater variant, little Night Angel, Nightwing in the snow.
I see no sweater.
He had it on. It was there.
Yeah.
I saw it. These sweater variants have been pretty cool. Then we got the
Yeah, they have.
Superman 11, Ariel Diaz sweater variant.
Not my favorite Ariel Diaz cover, but that's fun.
The skin tones are too red or something. I don't know why.
It's more Harlequin romance novel colors. That's
Oh.
why.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mother used to read a ton
Sweater
of these.
needs to be
ton
down
of
a
those
little lower on the shoulder, lower down on the arm.
Or him or her.
On her. Then you're in my wheelhouse of books that I'll buy.
Then we got
Mora.
Titans number 8, the Dan Mora sweater variant.
See, that's a fun cover. That's a fun cover. I like that.
I like that one.
It's a good start.
A freaking Beast Boy is a penguin.
What?
Hilarious.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's Beast Boy.
How do you know?
Because he's green.
Because he's green.
Oh, well, I'm
And he's an animal.
colorblind. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
It looks gray to me.
Everything's gray. But I love a good Starfire cover.
Dan Moore is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like this
Then
one.
next, we got Batman Brave and the Bold. Number 10, the Matina variant. The great Wonder Woman. I think that's Wonder Woman. Hope it's Wonder Woman.
There's tits.
Yeah, I thought it was. What?
I said there's
What?
tits.
This guy.
Well, it's very dark, so it's hard to tell initially. Oh, is that a woman or not? Yes.
Then we got Wonder Woman number 6.
That's nice. I like that.
The 1 in
That's-
50 Sampere incentive.
That's nice.
That's pretty cool.
Then we have Catwoman 62, the 1 in 25 Lyrics Lee incentive.
Yay, lyrics. Yeah,
I love
agree.
Ball of yarn.
I agree.
Yep.
Ariel.
I just noticed. I thought it was like a futon or something, like a
Yeah.
one of those.
The
Holy cow.
Papa's on chairs. Yeah.
Ariel.
a
Ariel
ball
is
of yarn.
no Sun Kumatami or Shikari. But
Or Archer.
49ers tied. Fuck the 49ers. Next up,
Oh,
Green
There
Lantern
it
War
is.
Journal number 6, cover B, Raza. Beautiful cover.
that's the one fun. Like I said, it's fun about Raza. You put that next to the Batman, and you don't say who the cover artist is. Most people aren't going to think it's the same artist that did both of those.
Nope.
And that's one thing I love about Raza.
Green Shadow, and it's just great. Like he's surrounded in like a green mist.
yeah.
And it's cool, John Stewart. We won't get enough
Mhm.
cool John Stewart covers.
Then we got Spawn 350, the cover F McFarlane variant.
That's the one he's signing.
No,
That's not the one.
That's-
What does the one
that-
per store look like?
I personally don't like it, but
This
I
has
guess
got to be
people-
just a.
that's it.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's-
I mean, it's
bad.
not. It's fine.
It's not bad, yeah,
interesting,
it's
I
just-
guess, but
I think it's bad. I want
It's-
typical
for a-
Spawn.
it's not as cool
For
as
a
the last one.
For a
If you're gonna
special one
sign
per store signed though, why would you do this one?
Yeah, the last one that you have that cover F on the list, that would look badass signed. If you sign in red at the bottom of that, where you
Mhm.
have open space, you can't tell me that would not look.
Yeah,
bad
this right
shit.
here should have been the one per store. And this is open order.
Yeah, I don't know. Like to me, that would have been cool. Cool as hell signed.
Then we have Amazing Spider-Man 44, the Peterverse variant.
The what?
I just liked it because it had Peter Parker, Mary Jane walking, and then you had the multiverse Spider-Man fighting at the bottom.
So
I thought this was a really cool cover.
what is this supposed to be though? Is this some type of alternate crossover or
I have no idea. All I said, it said Peterverse, and I was all in for the Peterverse. Can't have too many Peters.
Fair enough.
Throwing Alliance is number 2, the Raza.
Nope,
Number
another
B.
Rust.
Yeah, Ross is on FOC heavy this week.
Yeah, Marvel and DC.
hmm
Yeah, it's nice.
Then we got the 1 in 25 U incentive.
People will love the Anakin throne covers.
Yeah, this is gonna be everybody's gonna want this cover.
And another.
Then we
Yoke.
have Wolverine 44, another 1 in 100 U virgin. There's a trade dress of this.
God damn them. I don't understand how you expect somebody to pay that much money for a book when you could buy the trade dress off the shelf.
People will do it.
Yeah, I know. It just frustrates me. The Virgin isn't that special of a thing. They do it every single week with
Mhm.
tons and tons of books. It's not special.
Then we have Cobra Commander number 2, cover B, the Ortiz variant.
That would have
That's
been
cool.
cool in spot foil.
hmm Then we have the 1 in 50 Drogata incentive. Dreadnoks, let's go. Alligators, Cobra Commander in the swamp.
Yeah, it's been a good, enjoyable read.
Then we got G.I. Joe 304, the 1 in 10 Walker incentive. People love Destro. I love
I
Destro.
love Destro.
Great cover.
Yeah.
This giant size Fantastic Four, Torrin Clark variant. Remind me, I thought it was a Ross at first.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
it looks
looking
like
at.
Alex Ross.
Well, plus it's Fantastic Four, so I immediately see that and I think
Mhm.
Ross. But
Mahanini.
that's nice.
Much better than his Mace Windu cover, that's for sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes.
This is one of the better Ghost Rider Final Vengeance. The other ones were not too impressive.
Like I said, really good or dog shit.
Mhm. We got Avengers Twilight #3, another touring clock Virgin variant.
Yeah, like I said, I highly suggest buying all the.
I believe this is a
covers.
1 in 100.
All the Acuna covers are fantastic in Avengers Twilight. That's the. I think that's the cover run that I will shoot for that series.
And then a little spec. We got Avengers Twilight #1, the second printing. Great cover. Reminds me of a video game. What was Watch Dogs? I don't know if you guys ever played Watch Dogs.
Mm-mm.
Like you're being monitored by the government. You know, as you walk in the crowd, everybody has like stuff lights up because you're hacking into their systems. That's it. Reminds me of Watch Dogs. I like this cover. Then we have the original X-Men #1, second printing.
Is it the second printing?
Yes.
The first printing was horrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first book wasn't so good, so I'm impressed it's getting a second printing.
Yeah, that first issue was
All it was setting up that weapon. What is it? Weapon.
X-Men weapon.
Yeah, the Wolverine book. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a homage. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, the cover's cool. That's for sure.
Pretty cool.
And the cover of the first print was fun too. I like the cover of the first print, but
the Stegman cover.
Yeah, unfortunately, not much between the covers on it.
And then we have Wonder Woman #5, the second printing.
Oh wow, second printing.
You know, people will complain, how did this get a second printing? It's still on Midtown. Just because they have it on Midtown doesn't mean the publisher still has it. They sold out all their allocated copies, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, people, great cover.
Yeah, fun series too.
Yeah.
A lot of second.
And we have Cobra Commander #1, cover A,
God,
second printing.
40 covers of second printing of this thing.
Cover B, second printing.
Is that supposed to be Serpentor?
No, that's Gobelos.
Oh.
Gobelos. Yes.
Okay.
And cover C, second printing.
That's
I like that one.
The winner. That's the winner out of them by far.
I like that one.
That's a great cover.
Just because you get Serana and Despero.
And then a little indie spotlight, Helen of Wyndham, written by King. I'm King.
There's a lot of good covers on this. The Lotte is gorgeous. Don't
the
sleep on. There's another cover on here that looks nothing like this. That you wouldn't know that it was this book. I believe there we go. There we go. There it is. The Oath and the Vanquished.
What in the world?
Yeah, that's a great cover.
I love the Smallwood cover.
I think the main character picking up from her father, who was a legend, unknown writer, C.K. Cole. So I think they took the cover of the novel from inside the book and put it as a cover. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's I love the Smallwood. I love the Lotte. But I love Lotte in general. The tubeless covers are beautiful. But I also love just the A cover. Bilquis Evely. Her stuff is so beautiful and detailed. She's some really great stuff.
That was a nice cover. What Spider-Man facsimile is coming out this week?
It's the
the
black suit cover. The black suit cover where he's swinging. 252.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in 25 secret variant.
Huh.
I'll pull it up. Yeah, it's okay. It's I can get
So what's this Helen of Windhorn about?
she's an author. She's taken up after her father's legacy, and something happens. I gotta find the description once I find. Joe, do you remember what it's about?
Nah, I saw who's attached art wise, and I'm okay with King doing this kind of stuff. I enjoy this type of writing that he does. So
252. Where's this facsimile?
and plus I had seen a Smallwood cover, and I was like, "Ooh, that's nice."
There we go. What's that 1 in 25? Huh. It's not. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
It's
the fact that they do this stuff to us is just it's unfair. The 1 in 25s on a facsimile release is just such a fuck you move.
And to make it a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's
how many
just
stores
like-
ordered 25 copies of that?
Oh, it's Amazing Spider-Man 252 facsimile. So
Yeah, still.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it's
sure
like,
there's a ton of
it's
them
like-
out there.
It's like taking somebody who quit smoking last week and be like, "Hey, I hit a pack of cigarettes in the house somewhere." It's just a dick move by the industry.
Let me just look
It would have been
this
cool if
up.
it was original unused art from 252.
Yes. Give me something that relates to
Mhm.
the book itself. Yeah. Give me the draft cover as you know, as a cover, something. But
Yeah.
but like, hey, we're just going to drag out an artist to do a cover, make it a ratio, and then
Yeah. Surprised I didn't make it a foil.
Yeah. It's touted as a Gothic sword and sorcery epic.
there we go.
Yeah, it sounds like she's in the house and she discovers secrets and all kinds of crazy
Combines
shenanigans.
elements from stories like Conan the Barbarian and Wizard of Oz. What?
That's hey, you like your Tom King.
Mhm.
If you like Tom King's writing, it'll probably be interesting to read.
Yeah.
And with indies, I always feel they can kind of do what they want and craft a story that they like, not have the types of restraints that they would have with a superhero. So
No butt
Hashtag
secrets.
butt secrets.
but
Thank you everyone for showing up. Another great Sunday with you guys. Tomorrow night we'll be live again, 9 p.m. Monday Madness. Come talk some movie talk, some movie news, some rumors, some speculation, and maybe even some movie trivia tomorrow night.
Trivia.
Yeah, some movie trivia. Haven't done that in a long time. So hit that like button. Thank you
Cool.
for showing up. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.